This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. Today is Italian food. It's Food Friday. And on my panel today is legendary beer man, legendary Bumpy, not beer man, legendary Bumpy, and the legendary Drunkinone.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Let's get this going. Let me bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And there you go, legendary Bumpy.
Okay. Well, what I'm bringing for this Italian night is a biscotti.
That's fine too.
A biscotti is an Italian snack, we'll say, a dessert of sorts. It basically is a twice baked cookie. So it's a giant cookie. This one has almond and chocolate with it. You see chocolate on the bottom. So it's just a gigantic cookie that they cut up into these nice half moons. I don't know, sliver of a moon, not even a half moon. Yeah. So this comes from Noninis, whatever, Noninis, something like that. Nonis. It's an artisan baked, and it's Italian inspired. So what I'm going to pair my biscotti with is from Evil Twin Brewing Company and their Imperial Biscotti Break.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yes, this is an imperial stout brewed with coffee and with almond and vanilla extracts added. Comes in at a whopping 11.5% ABV.
Wow.
Delicious.
Yes. So I'll go ahead and pour this up. Then I'll open up my little biscotti I got. And I usually eat my biscottis when if I take them to work. I'll usually eat them with a nice cup of coffee because they go very well with coffee.
Wow. Yeah,
Softens them up because they're very hard. It's a twice baked cookie, so extremely hard.
I had no idea what you were even talking about when you mentioned it.
Yeah, we'll see how they go with this beer. But
I will tell you this: that beer is delicious. I've already had it.
I've had it before, and very fairly tight bubbled head, kind of tannish coloration, light brown tan. The color of the beer itself has a nice kind of caramel toffee sliver in the reservoir, so pretty dark brown for the body of the beer.
All right.
Cheers.
Okay, that's what the legendary.
Smell the alcohol from back here.
Roll.
All right. Bam.
Hey, thanks for having me in, Alex. What I brought for tonight, rather than try to spill it everywhere, see if I can't do it this way. These are like two meatball subs. The one in the back looks better, doesn't it? And it's got they're just store-bought meatballs like you get in the frozen section. And I don't know what brand, but I'm guessing the marinara sauce is probably Ragu or something like that. Kraft on the top. Oh yeah. It's got. Got to look close to see it, but there's like a little row of garlic, the kind of garlic like that's already prepared and it's in a jar. Scooped a little bit of that all across there, and the brown, the green color there, is more Italian sauce. More Italian seasoning. Okay, and then I brought the old favorite, good old Bush. Hate to keep using the same beer, but here we go. It's already been opened and half drank, so let's pour it in the glass anyway. We'll get a look at it. Poured it fast to make sure it gets plenty of bubbles. That's a Budweiser product anyway. But nice and clear. It's just regular old beer. Beer in a glass, makes bubbles and water. I still went out of focus. All right. Thanks for having me in, Alex. And I'm going to dig into these little meatball sandwiches.
Go ahead. Anytime. All right. Let's do this, shall we? Well, it's me again.
Hey.
Well, this is what I'm having. I am having Hazy Bones from Flying Fish Brewing. I think, yeah, Legendary Brandon and Trish didn't have this one, but they did have a delicious stout that I've get in the past year or two, which is the what's it called? The coconut stout. Delicious. Irish potato stout. Very good stuff. So I'm gonna pour that up, but before I do that, that looks like cheese, mozzarella
Wow.
cheese, and chicken. I should have gotten more on it, but hey, I love it.
Wow.
I have
That looks like
another half of it.
that's only half the sandwich.
Yeah, I have another half. I'm
Woo.
probably gonna eat off air with you guys, and because this is my dinner anyway. So I am going to pour this up. And by the way, to let you know, I'm not going to tell you what it is right away, but there is going to be a schedule change, same way it's supposed to be this coming up week, but I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
And obviously, we're going to do it that day. We're not doing it on a Friday, but I'll tell you what day
Okay.
by the end of this stream.
All right.
You guys already know, but not the whole world knows. I don't think.
Mm.
All right. Smells like a New England IPA. It's a little sour to me, way I see it, but it's very tasty, I think. So we'll see if it tastes good with the sandwich. It should. It's a New England IPA, something like that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to find some other New England IPAs. Matter of fact, I might be getting Offshoot for Christmas. We'll see what happens with that. That's a spin-off off of the brewery. I've never had any of those beers, period, no matter what it is. But now, on my end, it looks like a New England IPA or a juicy IPA. But on your guys' end, it kind of looks like a West Coast IPA. The color. That's what I'm seeing on my screen here, on my computer here. So, smells pretty good. I'm looking forward to digging into the sandwich and see what it tastes like. And that's that. And let's let the legendary Bumpy Road say what he has to say. And we'll go from there. Appreciate you.
Okay, so the head on the I write down. So at 11.5% ABV, I don't know. It at least has the ramp head. The aromas out of this. So it's got like a light chocolate note. There's a bit of something that reminds me of a nuttiness. Yes. But there's this kind of off aroma in this as well. I can't quite pinpoint the off aroma, but it smells like something that you might get out of very bad water. It might be a little bit metallic, maybe a bit grainy as well out of the malt. But yeah, it does not smell all that great. I've had this beer before, and it didn't smell like this. So I'm not sure if they're just it is put out by 12%, which I think that they kind of do contract brewing for these breweries, and they all come out of Stratford, Connecticut, which I think may be where Two Roads Brewery is. So I think that it is a contract brew, and I think that they are screwing up recipes left and right.
Oh, that's not good.
I've had this one before, and I believe it came out of New York from the one I had before, because I picked it up when I was down in New Jersey with Alex. And this one is not smelling quite right at all.
Uh-oh.
The flavors on it are.
What's the date on the can?
It's not too old. It's an imperial stout, so
Should be good for a while.
Bad.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't even give a date. They just give a batch number.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's get some flavors here. Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Yeah, so it's got a light roastiness. That strange kind of metallic water flavor is shining through. Not very pleasant. A little bit of that kind of nuttiness is in there on the flavor. It's pretty thin body for 1.5% Imperial Stout. Carbonation levels around medium. Maybe a slight coffee note in this one, so at least it's not overly coffee. But yeah, I just can't get past that like metallic type flavor. It really does. It tastes like bad drinking water.
Oh no! Oh jeez! Yikes!
And it's a very thin body, very disappointed. Mouthfeel this one. The alcohol is well hidden though, and 11.5%, not picking up on any of that.
That's the only thing going for it. It's like, oh, crunchy! Dude, I can hear it. I can hear you eating that.
Those things are crunchy. I haven't had them in a while. They are crunchy.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
So like biscotti, it doesn't taste like a cookie. Like you'd get like a chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't have like the same cookie batter flavor. Mm-hmm. It's a bit on the bready side. It tastes of a bit of amaretto, kind of that almond flavoring that you find in like a liqueur. So you're getting the almonds. They're all almonds on top, the chocolate's on the bottom. Chocolate, the almonds, that kind of amaretto flavor, and then that kind of biscuity cookie. It's a very light, low flavored cookie.
Right. Huh. Sounds good with coffee, actually. All right. Interesting.
Please, I hope it tastes so good. It should, because it's Biscotti beer, so we'll see if that will...
Jesse, you're glitching a little bit tonight, buddy.
Yeah, he is. He is, my brother.
It's still working, but it's kind of intermittent.
Yeah, true that, Chief. True that. I thought it was just me, but you're right, though. He is glitching. I just want to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
Not yet.
So, eating a cookie, which is a bit sweeter than this beer is, it cuts back a little bit on that metallic note in the beer, but it does actually bring the alcohol forefront. So the alcohol is now noticeable with the beer. This beer does not taste like a biscotti cookie because I'm eating one right now. It doesn't taste really anything like it. I mean, besides, it's got that like light chocolate and the light kind of almond or nuttiness to the beer. And that's what I mean. Biscotti cookie's got the chocolate and the almond. And like I said, it's kind of got the amaretto type flavor in the cookie throughout. Let's drink some beer and then eat the cookie.
Shall we?
Try it the other way, right?
Disappointment.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, we're going to have to order some beer from New York then, because we can't have disappointments.
Now the cookie's more enjoyable by itself. You know, even drinking the beer first was just like how off flavored it is. Even though I'm eating the cookie, and it should mask most of the notes from this beer, I'm still getting that kind of metallic note in the very back of my palate from it. Yeah, this beer is just horrible for what it is. Not a drain pour, but pretty.
I mean, it sounds so nice. It sounds so nice, except for it looks nice. It looks the part. 11 point whatever. Yeah, that's what count me in. It poured up nice, but yeah, it's very disappointing. It seems.
Yeah,
it is a delicious beer. It really is. I mean,
I've had it before, and it seemed like it's a lot different. It's like they messed up on the recipe. They changed, they tweaked it. They have somebody else brewing it for them, and they just don't give a crap. And who knows what they're doing, but they're using bad water. I don't know, but yeah, I'll come back with a score for the biscotti cookie and the biscotti beer.
Like I said, Beerman, you might have to. I'm not. Jesus, got Beerman. Bumpy, it's one of those bees. Bumpy.
So much alike.
Bumpy, I hope that maybe you can order it from New York, because I know you liked it from New York when you came through here.
Yeah, no, it's not that important to me.
Right, exactly. Right. I don't blame you.
Yeah, you're right. So if it happens to be tasting good again, then you'll get it. If not, it's what it is.
Yeah, I probably won't pick it up again.
There's plenty more beers out there. Oh, I still didn't get my focus. All right. Anyway, I'll go with it like I've been doing. I brought this beer, and we'll pour one up. Anyway,
you're a chip, drunk one.
I'm not gonna give you the details on the beer. Y'all have all had this. If you haven't, go pick one up somewhere. You can get them in tall cans, small cans, whatever. It's just an American adjunct lager. Okay. Now this is almost as boring, but because these are just frozen meatballs you throw into your crock pot with some marinara sauce, and you put it on low, and you eat it later. But actually, it's pretty good. It's got make your own meatballs, for fuck's sake. Right? Learn to cook, everybody. Right? No, but otherwise, just for what it is, it doesn't taste too processed. It's actually quite enjoyable. Again, just that easy to whip some up. The buns I did in the air fryer for just a little bit to toast them up, so they're kind of crunchy a little bit on the outside. Really easy to do. You can put some other cheeses on the bun before you do it. Anyway, it's flavorful. They're moist and tender. There's a lot of filler in there. It's not like meatballs should be like more meaty, but I mean, for just something you pour out of a bag into your crock pot, it's not bad. Oh yeah, giving a score in a little bit. It's like I said, easy to make, tender and yummy. I don't know what the cost is, and I'm sure they're just store brand like ones you get, but they look good on a plate. I don't know. You serve you up a couple of those, and that's pretty nice. Woo. Get a couple of those, and maybe some chips or something on the side or something. Sandwiches, after all. Yeah. I'm not dissatisfied with it. I'll work on the other one later because they are kind of filling. But the wife had like the big breads out, like a submarine sandwich kind of bread. And I was like, ooh, I can't eat that many meatballs myself. Anyway, I'll give the rating. Oh, do they pair? Yeah, here we go. Meatball. It's really not bad. This is not my favorite beer, by the way, but it's going pretty good with the old meatballs. It's not fancy, the beer or the meal, but sure saves a lot of money than going out to one of those Italian restaurants, right?
Your favorite beer? Well, one of your favorite beers is Dragon's Milk, and then you have the other stouts. That's one.
Oh yeah, I drink a little bit of everything. Yeah, man. I'll give it a rating when we come back around. Thanks for having me, Alex.
All right.
Good times.
All right.
Pretty good, boys.
Now it's me again.
Good try. Try to get my camera organized too.
Okay. So, this is what I'm drinking. Hazy Bones. I don't know why they call it Hazy Bones, but it's good. And I forgot to say that it's a trying to figure out the rating of the ABV. Oh, I don't see the ABV on here. There was an ABV, but ABV. 6.3 by volume. Couldn't see it because sometimes it matches up with the purple cane or whatever. So that's what that is. It's going to be chicken parm, and let's see what it tastes like, shall we? But before I do that, let's see what the beer tastes like. Cheers. Oh,
cheers.
Mr. Drunken One booped himself out. That's okay, though. That's okay, Drunken.
I reset my camera and it tossed me out of the room.
I know. You know how that. Sometimes that does happen. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers, sir.
You had to reset it because it was a little, I didn't notice it, but obviously you noticed it. The beer,
Blurry.
a little bit of juiciness, has a little bit of bitterness to it, a little bit of dryness. As I said before, all these New England IPAs have or New England style, whatever. All the styles I've drank, including the beers I like that Bumpy gave me, which is Great Steak or something like that. That's a series from Spyglass, something State. I don't remember, but it's a yellow can. That's a good beer. Regardless, it's still, what's it called? It was still, very juicy, but also had that dryness. But again, I would get that beer again. So yeah, stop at Spyglass. By the way, they have good beers. I believe it is in New Hampshire. I believe.
Yeah, it's out of Nashville, New Hampshire, where Spyglass.
I got it right then. Awesome. So you're up there because I may be up there sometime in the future. You're up there. I might be up there drinking some of Spyglass, and you can try all the variants with me because I only tried maybe the yellow. I tried the yellow can. I didn't try all the other ones, so look forward to doing that sometime in the future. But concentrating on this beer. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget, go to Pipe Dream. That's my other brewery that I like very much. Especially, it's my favorite.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. So go to Pipe Dream. Enjoy those beers too because you're gonna love it. Alex, the beer master, sent you, and Bumpy because Bumpy goes there sometimes too, and all my YouTube friends. So this stuff.
I didn't send you the Pipe Dream.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You didn't send me the Pipe Dream? You're real funny. Well, actually, it all started with the legendary Brandon Trish, but still, you all helped me out with it. So y'all get pitched in. So this beer is so good, and like I said, has a little bitterness to it, a little bit of sourness, but not too bad. It's not a sour beer. Just maybe that's just me. The mouthfeel, very smooth, very tasty. I was hoping I was going to be drinking this, like literally tasting this.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, they make the cans look awfully inviting, don't they?
No, but no, some like I said, like these other breweries I like, they're very inviting, but they're also true to their beer.
Mm-hmm.
What I experienced anyway. Pipe Dream, Spyglass. Even though I've never been to Spyglass's brewing, but I've had their beers, and I've had Pipe Dream's beers before I joined Pipe Dream itself.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Pipe Dream itself, so I already know those beers were the bomb anyway. But with Spyglass, I say it's delicious, but again, I have to try more of their beers. But so far, they are a winner as well.
Nice.
Definitely Pipe Dream because obviously Pipe Dream I've been drinking for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
I already know that's my favorite. So this beer's good. Let's go on to the sandwich. I am a rambler. What can I say? I love promoting breweries that are awesome that make good beer. This beer is obviously good too. So let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers to you, sir.
Nice and tender. Nice and meaty. Nice and meaty. Nice and cheesy.
Is there any marinara sauce on there? Is there any like the red sauce on there also? Yeah, okay.
Now, see, I noticed both of your Italian-style sandwiches are on French rolls.
Oh, mine's on a hot dog bun. I know. I'll show you what the other ones were.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a French roll when we went and had my pork, bacon, cheese hoagie when I went to Moritz's, I think. I don't remember. but it was a good sandwich. So that is delicious. It has nice meat. It was nice and a little bit good cheese, good very like a gravy. What gravy is right? Good. I love chicken parm.
I don't know what kind of roll that is, but yeah, that's
Mm,
what she got to do these on. It's pretty this way,
mm.
pretty thick, you know, big roll. Anyway,
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't think I was going to eat all that.
Well, that's a good roll too.
Yeah, that's. I think of that, and I think of a cold cut sandwich. You know, right? That's a
Not
six,
not
six
chicken
cent
parm
Subway
sandwich.
sandwich, homemade. Shoot, man, you can put what you want in
Mm.
there. A
Oh
lot
yeah.
cheaper. A lot cheaper.
I'm sorry, but this stuff was good, and your stuff was good. I
Oh,
guarantee.
oh yeah. Just little meatballs. Yeah, they're pretty tasty.
But nice and it melts in your mouth. Chicken's very tasty. It's just perfect.
Mhm.
This might be 100, might not be, but I think it is. But we'll see.
Oh,
We'll
whoa.
check, we'll check out the right one because I love the sandwich. See what it tastes like with the beer.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
It's good with the beer, but it heightens the alcohol, which I don't like. But
Yeah. I gotta find me something to make some alcohol flavor in this thing.
uh,
Good
but,
luck. Right? Yeah, more alcohol.
but it goes well with the sandwich, but I don't like that alcohol taste. I do when it comes to stout sometimes, but yeah, it's good with it, but I think it's better alone with it. I think the beer itself is delicious. I think the sandwich is delicious. Um, when I do a pairing, meaning do the rating, I don't know, but so far the beer is good and the sandwich is delicious. But I think they're both good apart as of this moment. But hey, what
You
can you
go.
do?
All right.
Now, if I had a stout, if I decided to use one of my stouts, maybe it would have been better. But I didn't feel like drinking a stout tonight. I just feel like drinking a nice light beer and
Seems
enjoying my sandwich.
Seems like that would have worked. You know, it's a chicken, so it's kind of a white meat to begin with, and then you don't want anything too pungent when it comes to a beer. You want something a
Right.
little lighter, it seems, and so I thought that'd been a good choice too. So
What, this one I'm drinking now? Yeah,
yeah, something like that, maybe.
it is good with it. It is good with it. So, but I think it has that bitterness at the end, like that dryness or that bitterness, and I think that's what heightens the alcohol. Or it might be the fruit that I'm tasting.
All right. What
That's
fruits are you tasting?
let me see that. That's what I'm probably tasting. But it tastes like alcohol in me. But let's see. It might be the fruit, but it shows like kind of has that like bitterness to it once I eat it with the sandwich.
Hmm. All
But
right.
but I don't know what it is. Let me see what the date. I mean, the date shouldn't matter, right? I mean, I got it from not Canals. I got it from after work, from next door from work. But I got it yet.
That doesn't mean it couldn't be out of date. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Right? Yeah, that because that's what any store you don't know. But stouts are more likely not to go
Mm-hmm.
because they're stouts. So
Hmm.
enough rambling on from me. I think the sandwich is good. I think the beer is good. Uh, again, maybe it's just me, but you know what? It does have a sweetness to it too. After I eat the sandwich too,
Hmm.
it's supposed to be anyway. You know, it might be that tangerine, but it doesn't taste like a tangerine to me. It's like an orange or not orange, but like kind of like an orange kind of thing. I think
Tangerine's
that's what
pretty
it
close
is.
to an orange.
Yeah, this citrus. Yeah, both of them
Yeah, and they're both really tasty.
like
And,
brothers or something.
mhm. And when you're not drinking and you're talking, you could feel that dryness or that what's it called, that bitterness. So I guess
All right. All
yeah.
right. So the bitterness lingers on the tongue.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to get better with my beers again because I used to do that really well, and now I'm doing it. I'm trying to do better now again.
Yeah.
So
Practice makes perfect.
yeah, so it's a good beer with the sandwich, but I would not. I would, I don't know. Again, I think it's good with the sandwich, but I think it's because it hyping the alcohol. It kind of threw me off, but it might not have been the alcohol. Again, it might have been that the fruit, but because I know what alcohol tastes like, it just maybe it's just what I'm tasting. So kind of hard to explain. I mean, I wish I could send this beer to you, or at least have you come up here one day, drunk one, and have you try this beer. Unless for some crazy reason, your favorite store, at least one of your favorite stores, which is
Specs. Mm-hmm.
Specs Liquor. Um, if they have this, try it, and then if you can get a sandwich, something like this or something, let me know. I mean, and then you can explain. Do you feel that way, or do
Oh
you?
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
There you go. Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if Spec Liquor has it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
until then, because it's a New Jersey thing, so we'll have to see what happens. Because it's flying fish, so you never know. Though I don't know how far
Yeah.
they're.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I'll have
So
a look up sometime.
I'll have to play Columbo on that one.
There you go. Uh-huh.
So until then, I'm going to stop rambling on because this stuff is good. But like I said, it's not the best. But hey, the beer is good and the sandwich is good, and they're both the best. It's just it depends.
Not so much together. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, all right. Let's get the legendary Bumpy back up here, and then we'll see what he has to say.
On the complete opposite spectrum, my beer was horrible. Horrible. Let's just start off with the very bad off flavor that tasted like there was metal in poor drinking water. When you're getting a bad flavor like that, I mean, automatically, I mean, I'm going to drop this thing down way, way, way low in the score. It's not pleasurable to be picking up on an off flavor. It's one thing to have a beer that doesn't have enough flavors to it, but then to add in that it's got something that just does not belong in the flavor or the aroma of the beer. Yeah, pretty bad. For an imperial stout, extremely thin body, another big letdown. Lack of flavors. The chocolate notes very, very low. There's like no real stout quality to this imperial stout. It's
Damn.
the roast notes are kind of low. There's a little bit of that graininess that comes through from the malt. The bad metallic water flavor note. The only positive I can really find in this beer is that the coffee that they put in this is hard to find too, because I'm not a big coffee fan as far as black coffee goes. So I'm happy with that. Like at least the coffee was also subdued. So I found a positive in this dark forest of shit. I'm going to score this beer a 62 out of 100.
Ooh, holy mackerel.
It's almost, it should be a drain pour at this point, but I'm drinking it.
Right. I paid for it. I'm drinking it, sucker. Right.
As far as the biscotti goes, I mean, this is a pre-wrapped. I mean, I bought it at Sam's Club in a giant canister of single wrapped biscottis. I've been snacking on these, taking them to work, and they're not a bad snack. I haven't eaten too many biscottis in my day. I have had some other ones that I liked more than this. I had some orange cranberry biscottis before.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good. I have yet to have an authentic, like gone to Italy and actually went to a bakery where they have biscottis or gone out for breakfast in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would see this probably as possibly a breakfast type snack with coffee because
Right.
they add coffee to it typically, and also with the just how well it actually does go with coffee. Just the flavor notes in there are nice. So I can't give this 100 for being a biscotti. I haven't had a ton of them, but I'm sure an authentic one made at a bakery is probably loads and more enjoyable than these ones are. This one's still pretty good. It's a good snack. Goes awesome with coffee. Decent flavors. Not as good as that orange cranberry one I was talking about. That was excellent. I'm going to give this biscotti a 92 out of 100. And then I'll say the pairing. Well, the beer sucks so much.
It ruined the food.
It just didn't work.
Damn. Right. Damn. It just didn't work. So it's no go.
It didn't work. It would probably work with some type of stout, maybe another coffee stout that's more coffee forward.
Right.
Like I said, because this does go with coffee so well, with hot coffee. You just take a bite of the biscotti cookie, you drink some hot coffee, it melts right in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, imagine.
You get all the flavors of biscotti mixed in with the coffee notes. It's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually. Gotta try me some biscotti.
It's good stuff. I haven't had in a while, but it is very tasty. I mean,
All right.
but you want to find. Maybe we'll have to look up some Biscotti beers and see where we can find them instead of Evil Twin, unless you go to the New York area, obviously.
Probably one out there.
Yeah, so we'll have to look it up.
All right.
All right.
Come on, Alex.
Let me get the legendary beer man in here.
I'll be beer man today. Calling everybody beer man tonight.
You know what it is?
Hey,
You got a beer man on your mind.
I was talking to beer man earlier. I was talking to beer man earlier. That's fine.
Okay, the beer. I forgot what I always score this thing. It's really easy to find. I know I say the same things each time. It's easy to find. You don't have to think about it when you drink it. It's just over 5%, I think. Whatever it is, it's beer. You know, it's priced reasonably. It's not usually in this can. This is a limited edition can. It's a different coloring on this, some kind of hunting thing or whatever. It is what it is. It's an American Adjunct Lager, blah, blah. I think I was scoring an 88. So an 88 for the beer. Easy enough with that. It's not awesome. It's beer. You know, it's just okay. I was actually really impressed with the simplistic way to cook these. Yeah, you just chunk them in the crock pot or your. If you did it in your Instapot, you wouldn't leave them in there for very long, you know, because I think they're already pre-cooked, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, digging it. I probably wouldn't eat something like this because it's prepared. I mean, like I'd really do my own meatballs. I would take the time to make my own meatballs, right, and go from there. but just for the simplicity of being able to just stick them in the crock pot, they cook up and they get hot in no time at all. Blam. I'm digging it. I will give it for something pretty much pre-made. I'll give it a 95. You know, just again, I mean, just any old guy could do this. You know, and you wouldn't have to make a lot of them if you weren't going to use a lot of them. You know, it depends on how many meatballs you think you can eat, and just put enough marinara on there to cover the meatballs. You know, hell, you could probably even do them separate. You know, and then spoon over your marinara over the meatballs. I don't know, pretty easy. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. The pairing, 95, I guess. 95. They went really well together. The meatballs were kind of mushy and meaty flavored, and the beer kind of rinsed them on down. They went well together. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. That's where I'm at. 95. Thanks for having me, Alex. I don't have any shout outs if we're doing that this time. I don't have any shout outs. I'm learning a different editing program. I know I've been saying that for a long time too, but anyway, I'll be more relevant at some point. You know, just
Okay. Well,
kind of busy right now. You know, I'm not trying to make excuses. Whatever.
no, it's not excuses. You have a new.
Alex says up to too much. Got alligators up to your asshole. That's what he says.
No,
up to your asses and alligators. All right, I got it.
There you go.
Cheers to John Womack popping by, Mr. Beer Man. Cheers, 3,000 watching. Y'all rock. That's all I got, Alex. 95.
You're awesome.
It's
You're
a
awesome.
great pairing. It's a great pairing. You could even use one of those little crock pots, like a little dorm type crock pot. You can put a few little meatballs in there, right? Make you a couple sandwiches, you and your buddy.
I love meatball sandwiches. Don't get me wrong. I love them.
I'm gonna hide that one away till later, and I'm gonna put it back in the air fryer and crisp it up again, heat it up. That'd be right for Betty by. And I'm gonna find some jalapenos to put on there too.
You know what's better than meatball sub?
No.
A Parmesan sub. A Parmesan chicken.
Oh yeah, that does sound nice. Yeah, Alex has got a nice sandwich up there. I know,
You know
right?
what's better than a Parmesan chicken sub?
Tell me all about it, Bobby.
Deal.
A hot Italian sausage sub.
Ooh, that would be good too.
Wait a minute. Hot Italian sausage, meaning hot, like a spicy sausage. Okay.
Spicy
Hot
Italian sausage. Yeah, the family won't eat that stuff here. I love it.
You know what's better than that?
Bring us back around, Alex.
Spicy
Bye, y'all.
Italian sausage sub. A
I
Philly
mean,
cheesesteak.
You just gonna make everybody hungry now.
It's your turn.
It's your turn, Alex.
Sorry about that. I'm in my own little world.
Yeah, we're about done. Yeah, Jesse didn't give any shout outs. I don't know if that's important.
Yeah,
or
we'll
not.
do shout.
I'll
Yeah, we'll
go
do
now,
shout.
Yeah, I got no shout outs. Oh,
I'm going to say the sandwich, I'll give it a 98. Delicious.
well,
Beer, I'll give it an 88. Good stuff. Again, it was good with the sandwich, but it might have been the fruitiness I was drinking, and it might not have been alcohol. It might have been actual fruit. Because, you got that bitterness, you got that all-around bitterness and all. I mean, it's good stuff with it, but Drunkine's right, though. It just should have been a better pairing. I think it is a good pairing. It's just what I'm tasting.
oh yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
we're all different.
Yeah,
Good
so
thing.
so this beer, like I said, 88. The sandwich, 98. Good stuff. And I guess I'll let everybody else do their shout outs. Oh, you already did your shout out, Drunkinone, so I'll let Bumpy do his shout out.
Yeah.
I'll do mine, and then we'll.
Sure.
All right.
Bumpy's good with the shout outs. He's got them all memorized.
Yeah.
He's either got it memorized or written down, one or the other.
Oh no, it's all from the top of my head. I don't write anything down. That's why I keep forgetting my passcodes.
Yeah, right. I'll drink to that. Jeez.
But one of these shout outs, Alex, keep it in mind when I say one of these shout outs, because I know what you're going to talk about coming up. So think about a time frame also, because it's on a different night.
You got.
First shout out, I'll get my own stuff out of the way first. We got the 50-point inspection videos. I put them out Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are where I drink beer, talk about it, and then I give it a score based off of 0 to 50 inspection. So 50-point inspection. Other than those videos, I have my live stream, my one and only live stream now, which is on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called New Brew. Bring a new beer that you've never had before. It can be an old beer, but just one that you've never had before to be on panel. And it's kind of like an off-air meets an interview type question type thing. So I'll throw out some questions for the entire panel. We'll roll through, answer the questions I'm asking. They're random questions. I don't think of them ahead of time. At some point, I probably am going to have to start writing down some questions because, yeah, I'm getting older and this old mind is not going to be able to pop up certain questions all the time. I'll probably repeat some questions at some point too because there's only so many questions you can ask. But yeah, that's that show, New Brew, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then my other shout outs will be, well, definitely Beer and Cheese on Tuesdays with Beer Man. This upcoming Tuesday is a holiday themed beer with your cheese. Any cheese that you choose to bring with whatever beer you choose, but just try to make it like a holiday themed beer. Need it to be Christmas, Hanukkah, but Hanukkah, Quizmica, whatever holiday you celebrate.
Everybody's
Brew.
welcome.
And then Wednesdays, he's still in the month of December with porters. So bring a porter of any liking. The Beer and Chews is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The other show there on Wednesday with Bearman is the I Like Your Style, and this month is porter. So that's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Out of breath.
I'm not going to do the Wednesday shows. Alex, if you want to shout out the Wednesday shows with Eric and Ron, you can. But Thursday, we have miscellaneous brew reviews. This is what I was talking about. Miscellaneous brew reviews at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. He does his Thursday beer session in which he'll put out different brews that he's drinking.
Oh, Lord help me.
So maybe if Alex wants to do it at 7 p.m. on Thursday.
Yeah, I figured you might have to help me now. That's okay, though. I may be joking, but not joking. Kind of half and half. I guess we'll do it 7 o'clock. But what I'm going to tell you what it is we are going to do instead of Food Friday, we're going to do Food Thursday only for this week. And then the following week, we'll be back to regular schedule Food Fridays with Alex. So it'll be Thursdays with Alex just for this Thursday. But we're going to be doing eggnog. We're going to be doing ice cream, Christmas tree ice cream. If I can find it again, I hope I can. It's going to be so annoying if I can't. But I do have the Christmas tree cakes, so grab them. You can eat that with the ice cream. And then you guys can give me the idea what it would taste like. Now, it's also the ice cream is from what's called Little Debbie. So you just look up for it just looks exactly like the ice cream sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's nothing's changed. It tasted really good in my opinion. So I'm hoping I will be getting that. I got the Christmas trees, like I said. I just have to get the Christmas tree ice cream again, and we're gonna do an experiment and have some eggnog as well. So no beer. So no beer this time.
It doesn't mean it's not gonna have alcohol in it. Come on.
No. Oh, there'll be alcohol. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, well, we have a few shots of rum in there.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah. Give me some Captain Morgan's. I've already got this thought out, or something equivalent. You know.
No, I'm not changing that for anybody. This is an alcohol.
So spiked eggnog.
It can be leaded or unleaded, whichever you like. You know, mine's gonna be leaded.
I'm gonna be getting. But this time I'll be able to enjoy it. This time I'll be able to enjoy it. I don't have to worry about it because I'll be in my own home. I'm
gonna pour the octane in that one.
I'm looking forward to it. Stay tuned for that at 7 o'clock, and then we got the legendary Andrew around 8 o'clock, and then Friday we're not doing any Food Friday, so we'll do that the following Friday.
Yeah, sound like a plan, Stan.
Yeah. So.
All right. Rock and roll.
I'm looking forward to it. And then once I'm signing off here, I'm going to grab my sandwich, my other half, and eat it.
Oh, not that one.
I don't like that anyway. I don't
know why they even have that one. That just makes no sense anyway.
Yeah. Well, maybe people like it. Maybe people don't. I don't know.
Maybe try to do a comic book.
Maybe.
All right. One skid at a time. Right?
Who knows? So thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
Did you read the Jason Cleveland one there, Bumpy? I don't know if you've been watching.
Oh yeah, I gave him the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Alex.
That's okay. It's okay.
You're getting really close. Cheers! Thanks for coming in.
What's up there, Jason? Nice to see you, my friend, and all the people that are new or old subscribers. I appreciate it.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm actually 290 now, I think. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about that because I think that's just stupid. Meaning not stupid. It's just it just seems weird. I never talk about it. But thank you anyway. And so because I do this not only for subscribers, I do this also to build friendships and enjoy ourselves and drink beer. So and eat food.
Alex likes his food.
Yes, I do. So thank you, Bumpy. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Bumpy. Thank you, Drunk One. And thank you for myself.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and this is Alex Beermaster. And we'll see you all on the next live stream, next video. So it's Beermaster signing out.
Good thing we're gone. Bye, gang. Thanks for showing up.
Thank God that